For centuries, men and women have stepped away from the table to fast, to pray, to seek something deeper. But what does a 40-day fast look like today? I'm Dr. Sam King of Fasting, and in this podcast, I invite you to walk with four ordinary people on an extraordinary journey.
Welcome back to day 28. You are now 70% done. Today's verse is Colossians 3:2. Set your minds on things that are above, not on things that are on the earth. And the reason why I put this one in here is because I had to realize that my obsession with food videos had to stop. I was so focused on obsessing about food videos. I was focused on what I'm going to eat next. And it was taking up too much of my time. I started becoming obsessed with food. So no more food videos. And it was actually very freeing because I was putting too much energy into just obsessing about food. This also becomes the time when a lot of people, now that you're 70% done, people start preparing for like breaking their fast and looking forward to it. There's nothing wrong with that. But also just be careful. Like Davey was making tons of food. He's making Colorado hash green chili. He made refried beans, taco chicken, crab dip, stir fry, ultimate nachos. He's getting all this stuff ready for him to be able to have after his fast. And so I just want you to know that's a normal thing. We all experience that, but don't obsess about the food. Is this something God's revealing to you in your life? Are you just a faster and a feaster and not really just, you never really feed? Is this revealing? In a lot of ways, it was I guess this was a sign for me that it was a gluttony that I had in my life that I needed to deal with, that I actually dealt with after I was done fasting. But this was kind of my obsession. I had an obsession. Whenever I go somewhere, I'm like, where am I going to eat? What am I going to do? Like I always tell people when people come to visit, what do you say? Well, here's a nice place to eat. Does it always have to be about food? When we're going to go on a date, it's usually about food. And that's how it has been for me. So I have to be mindful of that for myself. So I have to make sure I don't set my mind on things that are not of above and feasting on food. And my fasting fuel today was a lemon spindrift. It was about 5 calories. And they did some research on lemon juice when it comes to the glycemic response. They took a group of individuals and they gave them 100 grams of bread followed by 250 mils of either water with lemon juice in it, or black tea, and followed their glycemic response. And those that had the water with lemon juice had a delay in their glycemic response by about 35 minutes. So just that little bit of lemon juice actually helps with your glycemic response. Because what it does is it reduces the starchy response that you get in your saliva when you eat food. The lemon juice reduces that. So black tea didn't have the same response. Water didn't have the same response, but lemon juice did. So lemon juice is a good fasting fuel. It's also something good for you to have when you're having carbs. Maybe you should have some lemon water when you're having your bread. It'd be a good idea. Now, water's a fasting fuel. Black tea is a fasting fuel. Water juice with lemon's a fasting fuel. But when you're fasting, you're probably not going to be eating 100 grams of carbs. Probably very unlikely. But use that as a tool for the future when you go back to eating. On Chelsea's day 29, she didn't have any more GER responses. She exercised, she lifted weights. On Brienne, she woke up with a headache, felt like her hormones were dipping, but her cycle did not start. She said yesterday was good, but she was tired, and she was excited to go to church today. So if you're struggling at points in your fast with obsession of certain things, a lot of times at this point it's food, pray about it. Talk to God about it. And tomorrow I'm going to tell you about another fasting fuel that Chelsea found to be really successful for her. See you tomorrow on day 29.